Um, I think we broadly structure this discussion along three dimensions. It's very nice to say internet right as a human right, but um, one of the things that I think we need to realize is it's probably more fundamental than a lot of other rights. The argument that you typically um, hear when you speak to people is there's a hierarchy of needs and there's a hierarchy of rights. And if you look at the Indian state, its track record in terms of providing basic rights to people itself is suspect in various dimensions. Which is why you have a lot of bills such as right to education and right to food and everything else, because these are far more basic. But I think in some ways, information, which was how Dr. Govind defined it, supersedes all this, right? Because I think it's far more basic because it informs people about what really they can expect from the state. And if you look at the big change that's happened over the last 8 years, ever since the current political dispensation came to power, I think India has slowly moved to an entitlement driven regime, right? It's very, very entitlement driven. And information is basic to make people aware of their entitlements. The last 5 or 6 years, I've also seen the information hierarchy change. Previously people wouldn't know. Uh, One, either you wouldn't know about things because there was a lot of opaqueness in government, in companies, and everything else. And two, it would take a long time for people to know. Now, thanks to RTI and similar legislations, as well as stock market rules, accounting rules being changed, and everything else, the level of transparency when it comes to information is much higher. It's still not perfect, but 10 years ago, if a bureaucrat made a jotting on a file, it would remain a jotting on a file. Today, that jotting on a file can be accessed, people can see it, and you will know what impact it's having. So that information hierarchy has changed. The second thing that's changed is immediacy of information. People get to know things fairly quickly. For instance, Dr. Govind spoke about the Arab Spring. Wouldn't have happened if that immediacy of information weren't there, right? Because everything happens in real time. So I think we'll look at issues such as these and discuss internet right as a human right along several dimensions, including hardware, which is, infrastructure, which is both hard infrastructure and soft infrastructure, the availability of information on which people can act. Because it's one thing to make um, an, the access to internet a human right, but what do these people use on the internet? What do these people see on the internet? It's like 3G, right? Um, all telcos have launched 3Gs. Very few have 3G apps. It's practically useless. So suppose everyone in this country, today we have 100 million internet users. Let's assume 2 years from now we get everything right. We have 600 million internet users. What do these people go online and access? What kind of information is being put up by local administrative bodies, by government bodies? Are they agencies that track government data and publish findings based on that in a way that even very, very common people can use? So that's the soft infrastructure and the data issue that I think we'll need to address.